Hello, adventuring family. I want to show you where we're staying right now. So we're in Boracay. We are in an area called Diniwid, really close to Diniwid Beach. And behind me you can see the gates to the villa where we are staying. So this particular villa is called Villa Ambria. And yeah, so I'm going to show you. So this is the entryway. Come with me. There's some construction happening back that way. They're doing some work and adding some things on. We're not going to go that way. This is the way that we come to go to the particular villa that we're staying in. I believe that there are 3 guest quarters here, and we are staying in Villa Ambria. I look like I just got out of a pool. It's because I literally just got out of this one. Wave at the camera, Joe. But when we come into our courtyard, this is what we see. As you can tell, it is a very private courtyard space for us. So far, every night we've been coming out here and taking a dip in the pool in the evening. This space has 2 bedrooms, and they each have their own, they're on the ends, and they each have their own sliding door entrances to this terrace courtyard. Nice big table. We've been here for a few days, so it's going to look a little bit lived in because it is. Take my shoes off before we go inside. So this is the main room. We have a living room, family room, conversation pit sort of area. No TV in this area, which is kind of nice. A good spot for hanging out. If we had a larger party here with us, we could open up the doors onto the patio and have sort of an indoor meets outdoor scenario. Nice big entryway mirror, table, lovely large kitchen. If we were cooking while we were here, which we are mostly not doing, there's plenty of space. It's very well equipped. Nice giant fridge, good sized stove, all of the cooking equipment that one could hope for. They've kind of provided everything. They actually, the staff here provides us with fresh fruit. So we've been indulging in the mangoes and bananas on a daily basis. That's been amazing. They also brought us, fresh drinking water and that kind of thing. We can order, there's a restaurant here close by that we can order from. So from this main room, you can go into the 2 adjoining bedrooms. This space sleeps 4. So this room is set up with twin beds. We are told, we have not done it yet, but we are told that we can order, have a massage therapist come here to the villa. So we are assuming that happens in here, that this would be the best space for it, and that we would just get our massages in here. So we're looking forward to that. That's probably going to happen sometime this week. And just kind of give you an idea of the rest of the room. Little writing table, lots and lots of storage. I've been really impressed with that. Both of the bedrooms do have smart TVs, you know, so you can watch your Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, YouTube, whatever you get going on. But really just a ton of storage. Look at the cute little drawer pulls. I love that. So, but lots of like shelving, like built-in shelving all over, including, I don't know how well it is evident from this wall because of the dimensionality, but there you can kind of see that there's shelves built into this really cool wooden wall as well. Lots of extra outlets and that kind of thing too, so it's very convenient. Both rooms have their own ensuite bathroom. I don't know how echoey it is in here. They both have a, it's gonna be really loud when I turn on the shower light, but the rainfall type shower, which is lovely and relaxing. Water closet with its own private door. Beautiful stone bowl for the sinks. I'm probably here's me. Like over explaining what things are. You can see for yourselves, but I'm trying not to just have blank air. Nice big closets, really, you know, for us to store our stuff in. We really don't even need to touch this one. We've got things in the other closet space. But because it's just us here, we're not necessarily using the space to its fullest potential, per se. Got the curtains drawn on this just to give this room a little more privacy for changing clothes. There you can see Joe. Again, we're sneaking. He doesn't know. There's a lot of just lovely furniture pieces here as well that I've really been digging. Nice big king bed, another writing table. Joe was thinking that I would use the writing desks as workstations. There's not really like freestanding chairs here, so that's not actually a possibility, but I've just been hanging out on the couch when I need to work or on the bed. The headboard for this bed actually has plugs built into it and their own little night lights. So that's where I've been working from. But again, more like built-in shelving. The other side of the bed also has that, so kind of a, you know, both partners have their own space. The bathrooms are a little dim without the lights on, so I'm going through and turning on some lights just so you can see around a bit. But a nice, just giant, big ensuite bathroom. Nice big double sink. More storage underneath. Bigger closet in here for us. Little hotel safe. Actually a pretty decent sized hotel safe for us to store our valuables in. Messy closet because we basically just took things out of our suitcases and stuck them on shelves. But yeah, that's been the space. We've really been enjoying it here. And again, I look kind of a mess because I just got out of the pool. Joe and I went on a land tour today. We're gonna go talk about that here in just a second. I'm gonna go join him on the patio, and that's gonna be a whole different video. So I hope that you will join us for our discussion of what our land tour was just like. We didn't really get a lot of video while we were doing that tour, but we got a lot of pictures. Our tour guide and the driver who was driving the e-taxi and taking us everywhere got lots of neat pictures for us while we were out. So we're gonna have a chat about that. So we'll see you in that video in just a moment. Bye.